I love to even start recording it, but now we are. So, hi guys. I am currently at Ashley's house, and it is like a little before 1:30 in the morning, and we're like really hyper because we're weird, and we've been watching Christopher and His Kind, and we'll watch Midnight later.
We're trying to have good vibes while watching Midnight.
Yeah, because she hasn't seen it yet.
We're gonna have ice cream.
Ice cream! Ice cream! But yeah, so we decided that we're gonna do another tag together because that's just how we roll. And we're gonna do the Doctor Who fandom tag, cause like, well, there's like a fandom tag, and you have to choose a fandom.
We chose Doctor.
And we chose Doctor Who because it would be easier for us, cause reasons. And
we could have done Harry Potter.
We could have done Harry Potter. We'll do
that later.
We can do both. Yeah. We can do both. It's always good. Always good to do more than one. But yeah, sorry, it's gonna like intersect with like Italy videos, but those will be more up tomorrow, and then I'll have LeakyCon up next week. So.
Aren't I worth it?
Yes,
you are. Look at me.
Okay, so let's do this.
Okay.
We won't be paying attention to the camera, so.
I am so sorry for my answers.
Okay. So pick your fandom, and we first pick Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. What fandom have you? Oh.
We have chosen Doctor Who, and we will later choose Harry Potter.
What is your favorite canon shit?
The Ponds. Either Doctor and Rose, or...
Are they canon?
Are they canon?
Well, 10-2 in rows are canon.
I'll say 10-2 in rows, because that's sort of like the idea that it is the Doctor, but it's also the 9th Doctor, sort of, because it's like after a whole thing and stuff, so...
The Ponds. Sorry.
Yeah,
I just
either that or the Ponds. No, the Doctor and River!
No, Martha! And Mickey!
Oh my god!
Martha. You should have married me then!
Are you my little bitch? Love her! Okay.
Hey,
what is your favorite non-canon ship?
9 in rows!
Either 9 in Rose or 11 in Rory.
Wait, so since you said 11 in Rory, am I allowed to say my other one? That I really shouldn't.
Which one? Souffle? Yeah, you can say Souffle. Okay. Fave character and why?
You're telling me to pick a favorite character. If I absolutely had to pick my favorite character in all of Doctor Who that I've seen, so New Who.
Well, it's like that. I've seen parts of Classic Who, and I know a lot of their backstory, so I'm just like, this.
Could we go like season by season?
We could do that.
Okay.
First, for me, it's honestly what I could say with the whole idea of Classic Who is that all of them are very like specific and like you can't really like choose, but like
they're all great.
The Doctors are amazing. The companions are just wow. And I actually was watching Sarah Jane Adventures. I was watching the one with the 11th Doctor in it.
That caused emotions.
Yeah, that caused emotions. Because that had Joe and Sarah, and it showed Classic Who footage.
That's not
okay. As well.
Okay.
So, honestly, let's just go with New Who, because I cannot choose from Classic Who, because I can't even choose from New Who. Okay. So what are you talking about favorite character?
I like the Doctor and I like the companions.
Yeah!
My favorite character is K9!
Yes!
Yeah.
K9 is perfect.
Or the good Dalek. Rose's friend Dalek.
The one we named Khaled.
The one we named Khaled.
In our RP. Least favorite character.
Okay! That weird monster thing that ate people, and then he had a girlfriend who was cement!
That was funny.
That was moaning Myrtle!
My least favorite character. Can I just agree with the Doctor? I just hate Daleks with like a burning passion.
I was hoping to say Jackie.
I love Jackie.
I love Jackie too. I feel bad when people don't like Jackie. I'm like,
I know. Do you have a Fave fanfic of this fandom, and if so, which one?
Okay, I don't read. Okay, so I go. Oh, I know yours. Okay, here.
Actually, no, it's not that one. Actually, it's not that one.
Okay.
Even though that's a close second, but it's not that one.
Okay, so I go on Mibba, and I read like fanfics, and I read like fanfics and original stuff.
Okay.
And anything that's Doctor Who related on there is really bad. So I don't really read Doctor Who fanfiction unless it's like on my Tumblr dashboard.
I actually have like a couple. There's this one that has 9 Jack and Rose in it, and the thing is though, like the 9, I forgot what it's called, but it's a really good one. I have it in my favorites on fanfiction.net, and there's monsters and like the doctor has to try to find it, and the doctor gets sort of taken, and then Rose and Jack are sort of off to fend for themselves. And this is like after and this is like after the doctor dances, like it's like they're like still trying to figure Jack out and stuff, and Jack's trying to figure out Rose and the doctor out. But yeah, it's a really good fanfic. Another one is called having or something like it's called like having an alien flatmate or something like that. And it's based off a GIF set of.
I've heard of that.
It's based off a GIF set of the idea that the Doctor and Rory would be flatmates, and it is the funniest thing ever, as well as the cutest thing. And I really wish that there was more to it, but there's not. And the third one is sort of smutty.
Yep, here we go.
And
here we go.
Yeah.
Tell them what it's about, Claire.
No!
Tell them what the doctor wears.
No! No,
Claire's obviously favorite fanfic is Fem 9.
It's because she wrote it, and it was beautiful.
What other fandom do you want to see a crossover with? Or, if there has been, what is your fave? I want to see Puma!
I actually started writing a crossover fanfic, but
You did what now?
It was actually this thing that happened on Tumblr, but I have not updated it in forever, and I kind of want to again because I want to start doing that with her like reaction and stuff. But it was this thing on Tumblr where Ashley Clements, who plays Lizzie Bennet in the Lizzie Bennet Diaries, joked, and like people joked how like, oh, they should do like a Doctor Who like Lizzie Bennet crossover, and I was like, did you guys read if I wrote the fanfic? And even she freaking liked the post. And so I started writing it, and I haven't really gotten much feedback from it, but
I want to read it. I never heard about this.
But yeah, I started writing it, but I haven't made a new chapter in like a really long time. But I think I might do it again because I kind of miss doing that. Cause like I really want to get back into writing again because I keep having blocks because of the director and like insanity.
I know it too.
Okay.
Favorite quote. That's really hard.
That is hard.
I think the Doctor's speech in Rings.
Yeah.
To Mary. I think that might be my favorite.
The one where he uses the Alice in Wonderland quote. I do enjoy like the main speech in Rings. That's like one of my favorite things.
Yeah,
Like,
that.
But
yeah.
I think my favorite quote is I keep thinking it's gonna be something with 9, which it probably will be.
Yeah, I'm like.
I think it's the whole thing that he talks about in the first episode, Rose, where he talks about how you know how like they first tell you like the Earth's moving and like you can't really believe like you can't get your mind around it. That's like my favorite quote, to be completely honest, because like it sort of goes with the idea of like who he is, because like he honestly can feel that, and he knows the turn of the Earth, he knows what's gonna happen in the future and what has happened in the past, and so I kind of like that idea.
And I really like Ten and Wilf when he's like, I'd be proud.
I'd be proud to. And then I'm just like, you're so cute. Okay.
Least favorite scenes.
Can I be emotional scenes because you didn't want them to go?
Did you really have to say that?
I did not mean to do that.
That was the first episode I saw.
Oh yeah, because Rhea decided.
Because Rhea's a dance fan.
Yep. I really do not like.
I'm trying to think of like, not like emotional scenes, but like scenes that I didn't like. This is hard. I didn't like the whole episode with the weird guy who ate people.
She didn't like that.
It was freaked me out kind of, actually. I know that I had an idea in mind.
I don't. One part that. This is a really hard question.
Can I have like an episode list?
Oh my gosh, I do not want to look up an episode list. That would take forever.
It would take forever.
That's really hard. Excuse me. I burped.
Christina, I don't like.
Oh! The reason why I don't like this scene is because this guy is an idiot. Anything with Adam in it.
Adam, you idiot! I hate
least favorite character. We're changing it.
Least favorite character. Changing it.
Least favorite character. Adam from Dalek and the Satellite 5 episode, the first episode of Satellite 5. You just want to punch him in the face and just keep snapping your fingers so you can open and close the thing. Just like keep snapping your fingers. And then, how can you choose a favorite scene? How?
Favorite scene? Is that the next one?
Yeah, because it's least favorite and then favorite.
Oh, God. Now I don't know if I should do, like... Can we go, like, season by season?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so, Nine and Rose...
From the first one.
Honestly, the whole thing with, to me, one thing that really blows me away the most actually, this is probably, like, my favorite throughout the entire thing, but I can still do season by season. But with the Doctor dances, and there's the part where he has the nano genes, and like he finally was able to reunite Jamie with, what's her name? With his mom, and he goes, just this once, Rose, everybody lives, and like to me that is honestly like a turning point for 9, because yes, he does deal with death afterwards. But he's had to deal with so much death beforehand, especially with the Time War, and of course the Auden attack, and just everything. It's just, I think it really shows the change in 9, because like, you see him become a bit more kinder.
Like, he was bitter, and he was like stupid apes. And like first episode, and now he's helping out people, and he's so happy about it.
Yeah, like he like slowly progresses, but honestly, Doctor dances with the whole everybody lives thing. It just sort of shows the idea that sometimes it doesn't happen, but then that happens. What about you?
Honestly, I think my favorite is from Rose, when, he's just like, hello, Rose Hatter, I'm the Doctor, I'm free life. Because that pretty much sums up the whole show.
And it pretty much sums up their relationship.
That sums up their relationship.
Because it's just them being together.
Them two adventuring, always running.
And always
being together.
Yeah. Okay, Series 2!
Ow!
I'm
gonna have to say Doomsday. Doomsday was a beautiful episode. It hurt so much. I feel like I can think of another one, but right now it's Doomsday.
Ghostbusters! Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! And then they quote that later in Series 7.
I was mad. I was like, you can't do that. I know you're obviously referencing them, but still.
The sad part is I don't remember much of Rose and 10. That's the weird part. I don't remember much of Rose and 10. That's the weird part. But crap, I really don't remember much of Rose and 10. No. When they're on the impossible planet and they bicker about wanting to do a house, wanting to get a house.
Yours wants to get a mortgage. Nope, I'm gonna die before I do that.
I'm gonna die before I do that. I'm dead. Yeah, that's my favorite scene of that, because I love how like they like and like even just let it slip that they like each other, because like we could share one together, and you're just like.
And he's just looking at her like, really mean that?
Yeah. Series 3!
This is Martha?
Yep.
Okay, I forgot.
Shakespeare! Shakespeare is my favorite. My eyes just like bulging out. I'm just like, wee! But yeah,
I can't remember like any episodes with Martha.
There's the Shakespeare one, Blink, the one with the Daleks with like the weird human thing.
Ooh, I like that one.
No.
I like the Bob Launch episode!
Oh my gosh, yes. Wait, no, actually, can I change mine again?
Yes.
I honestly enjoy Jack coming back. And like, and then it's like, Doctor! And he like grabs onto the TARDIS and just screams it. And I'm just like, I love her joking. I was like, well, we all go Captain Jack on seeing the TARDIS. We pretty much all would.
My favorite is when Martha goes all Captain McBadass and she's like, oh, sorry. I'm like, I love you.
Donna's next. Donna. Can I honestly love, even though it hurts, Journey's End.
Journey's End was.
And then the whole thing with when 10-2 and Donna are in the TARDIS together, pretty much anytime they're in the TARDIS together, whether it's funny because they'll be like, oh, watch a space net, or oh, watch it, Eskill, or the whole part where she's just like, I'm not special, and like, it's just like, you are special.
Either that, or when she like goes into the TARDIS anyways, regardless, she knows that she could die, but she still does it.
Woo! And now we've come to 11, who I currently...
Season 5.
Doctor stuck in the Pandora. Amy might be dead and Rory's a Roman. The gun inside his hand seems like things are going planned. No, actually, like, Vincent Van Gogh and, like, the whole thing with, like, when he's doing, like, the emotional... When Bill Nighy is, like, one of my favorite British actors of all time. He can do anything, to be completely honest. He can be stone cold, or he can be just the kindest person ever. But the whole thing, the whole spiel about how... Whole spiel. I like the word spiel. It's fun. Spiel. This is gonna be a long video, but you know what? I don't give a crap. It's my channel. I can do whatever the crap I want. You only live once. Anyway, I'll show you that video later. Okay. But yeah, the whole spiel with Vincent Van Gogh and like the whole thing about how important he was and like how emotional he got, and then the doctor just goes over and just hugs him. It's like, are you okay? Are you okay?
I like either in the 11th hour, like his interaction with little Amy.
Oh my god.
Like not like the food part, like that part was really funny, but like in her room and like with the apple and stuff.
And then also the very end where he goes like
the very end
before he leaves.
And when he's like, just trust me. And then he hands her the apple.
Yeah.
And I like the scene with Van Gogh in his bed.
Okay, Series 6! That's a weird
God Complex is the coolest episode!
Remember when I had to watch the end of that episode and then we thought it'd be funny and then we just started crying? Yeah. Because all I wanted to see was the part where
you wanted to see Arthur laugh!
Because Arthur just does a manly giggle.
And then we started crying because goodbye, Doctor. Goodbye.
But it was so funny though because he was just like, it's like that's my favorite car. How do you know my favorite car? Because you showed me it once and said it was your favorite car. He's like, ha! I'm just like, dude. But I also
what episodes were in season 6?
I really liked Closing Time with Craig coming back, and like the whole part with the doctor like trying to get him like out of becoming a Cyberman, but then the thing that brings him out is Stormageddon and Alfie. Alfie crying and like it's like just a parent in general.
Like he was always so insecure about being a father, and that is his like shining moment.
Yeah,
he is a father.
Yeah, that pretty much shows that like it's just like the idea of a parent not wanting a child to cry, even though some people say like, oh, just let him cry, but it's like no, like I honestly hate. That's like my favorite thing about parenting is when they let their child cry. And like my parents were mocked when they were trying to make sure that I didn't cry. Like they're just like, oh, you should just let her cry. But like my parents like, no, she needs to be helped. Like she needs to be paid attention because then it shows that you are loved.
Yeah.
Because it shows that
because if they're just gonna let you cry, they're basically ignoring you.
Yeah, and like
so then you'll grow up with that mentality.
Yeah. Even though, if you disagree, that's fine. We all have our own opinions. But in my opinion, it's like, it shows that you are loved, and then there are people who will be there for you, who want to help. Wow, that just got really deep. Okay, what about you for Series 6?
What episodes were in Series 6?
There was the whole thing with the moon. The whole thing with, like, them going on the moon, like, Canton and stuff. There was Curse of the Black Spot. I can look at my iPod for inspiration, because I have all of Series 6. I have the Series 6 soundtrack on my iPod. There's The Doctor's Wife. There's Let's Kill Hitler. And A Good Man Goes to War. God Complex. My hair's going weird. God Complex. Dang it, hair. You need to stop.
Can I change my mind for Season 4?
Yeah, which one do you want?
Wait, no, Season 5. Yeah, Season 4. Jenny.
Oh my gosh, Jenny.
When he's like, you're my daughter and we've only just begun.
And then she
died, but then she didn't die, but he thought she died.
But yeah, it shows that he really is a father still. Like even though, and especially when he's asked questions about that, like it's just, especially like in Series 5, and he's like, "Are you a parent?" And then it's just like
poker face.
Because remember, he had a life.
He had a whole life. He had a whole family. He had friends. He had
grandchildren.
Everything.
He had a wife, family, friends, grandchildren. Like. Wait, Series 7! The latest series.
Are we doing part 1 or part 2, or are we doing the whole Series 7 as a whole?
We should honestly do separately, because it's like Pawns, and then it's Clara, so it's like a separate thing.
For part 1,
of Three.
The Power of Three as an episode was great.
I think my favorite part, my favorite
made
scene,
me so happy.
my favorite scene in Power of Three was.
Dance.
No, my favorite scene was when like the doctor's like, I can't do this, I gotta be busy. He's like, do something, and then he like goes around the house in like an hour, and I'm
And
just
then with the soccer ball, he's like, Amy,
Amy, look at
Amy,
me,
I did a thing.
And then when he's playing the Wii, that's my favorite thing
That
ever.
really is.
It is. As Karen Carl, I am the doctor, and I actually broke. I am the doctor. It has been proclaimed by all my friends. I am the doctor. But yeah, Power of Three.
You might punch me in the face, but take Angels, take Manhattan.
That's actually a really good episode.
Because that episode is one of the most beautiful episodes written for New Who. And, like, my friend Austin told me, that when Amy chose to go with Rory, that's when she became a Williams. And I really like that idea.
It honestly is, though, because, like, she becomes a Williams.
And then she, like, that was, like, her, like, final progression growing up.
Yeah, finally letting go of the doctor and going with Rory.
Yeah. Where she should be.
Okay, Series 7 Part 2. I actually have, it's just,
I like the snowman as a whole.
Yeah. But, what I like, though, with, people know how much I love Mr. Clever, if you haven't noticed. I'm actually gonna plan on cosplaying him for MM Milwaukee next year. Anyway. But what I like, though, was that the idea of just the way how Matt portrayed, like,
that
the
was
switch
beautiful.
between Mr. Clever and the Doctor.
It was just a
but,
snap.
but, like, the thing is, though, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
Wait. This side.
Okay. Anyway, but, like, it's just such a good, it's just, like, it also shows, like, you see, like, the inner workings of Doctor's mind, and, like, the idea of...
Star Wars things about her.
Sorry. Anyway, like, the way you think, see, like, his mind and stuff, and, like, how, like, it sort of shows, like, a darker side of the Doctor, to be completely honest, even though, yeah, like, Amy's choice was one that should have showed the dark side of the Doctor, yeah. But this also did too, because even though it sounded like he was lying, it could be a thought process of what the Doctor was. That, and also, the Rings of Octon speech. That's my other favorite thing from Series 7 Part 2, because it's people connect it to New Who a lot, like, I see it in GIF sets and, like, videos and stuff, but it goes with all of his lives. It honestly does, like, stuff that he's loved and lost and all that he's seen, all that he knows that people should not know.
Just re-showing again the continuation of the Doctor from classic Who
to New Who.
All the way back. Yeah. All the way forward.
Yeah, because, like, it shows that he's over 1,200 years old. Like, he's older than, like, a lot of things in Europe even. Like, he's older than some stuff there, and, like, it's just...
I like how that was a comparison. It's not anywhere in the world, it's Europe!
Because, like...
Just Europe!
No, but, like, he's older than things in, like, Europe, and, like, he's so close to being, like, older than, like, some civilizations themselves. So it's, like, he's seen so much and done so much, and he's loved, and he's lost, and, like, he tries to act human because he sees so much in humanity, and, like, sees how much we expand, and it's just... Ah! How about you for Series 7?
Thinking about Series 7 Part 2 hurts.
Because it's Clara, and you love her.
I love her so much.
Sorry, you can drink of water.
One thing, can I say, like, one I don't like?
What?
I hate Clara's I'm the Impossible Girl speech. I hate it. I don't know, like, it's, like, a good speech and everything.
Can we please applaud, actually first, you finish first, though.
I just hate thinking of her as the Impossible Girl. Like, she's not just, like, that doesn't seem like it's like, oh, she's just the Impossible Girl.
She's so much more.
But she's so much more. She's, like, everything. She was born for the Doctor.
Pretty much.
Because she is everything perfect for him.
And also, can I just say, can I just applaud the editing team for the name of the Doctor?
Oh my god, yeah!
Cause like so this the stuff that they did was beautiful, like with the whole like.
I'm obsessed with the one with the first Doctor. I'm like obsessed with that part.
I know that one was a really good part, and then and it had like Susan.
And then when she fell, and that was so cool.
Yeah, like just the editing team was it was such a beautifully made episode. Like the lighting and like and of course the acting, of course, because it's Doctor Who, but like. It was just so beautifully done. Like all Doctor Who episodes are just beautifully done in so much shape or form. Even like in like the smallest detail, like the smallest thing.
They never mess up. They would except for Hurley.
That's the part that sort of.
Ooh, for my favorite thing, can I say Clara's character development?
Yeah.
Okay, because like in Bells of St. John, she's like, oh, who is this? Like, why are you pointing that phone box? Blah blah blah. What is this? And then like you see in Hyde, oh, now she's giving it nicknames, and
like starting to like warm up to him
and she's starting to learn like really about the Doctor, like we're all ghosts to you.
And then Nightmare in Silver, he trusts
Nightmare in Silver.
She trusts him
not to blow up a whole planet
and take care of her kids.
Yes.
Like she like trusts him with like
she
her
trusts him with Angie and Artie, the most important things to her, besides probably her mom's book.
Yeah. And of course, Name of the Doctor.
She knew full well. Like I saw a comparison between Rose going back to 9. Like she knew what would happen, but she didn't completely know that she would like die. She like knew that was a possibility, but River told her flat out that she would die. And she still went willingly. She went with a smile.
She just went to smile and just said that famous line of hers, "Runny clever boy, and remember me."
Also, I'm changing my favorite thing for part 1. Amy's acting for I Gave You Up from Asylum.
Woo!
That was probably, I think, might be her best acting in all of Doctor Who, and she's already perfect.
But yeah, is that it? I think so. Who do you wish? Oh no. Oh, we have a lot more.
We have like 3 more.
But except we only have 3
we don't want to tag anyone.
Yeah.
Why do you love this fandom?
I think
I love this fandom because we bicker a lot about like,
we can talk about that.
Okay, thank God.
At least and what we dislike about the fandom.
What I like about the fandom is that you can like talk personally to people.
You can, like, for example, like we're in the Tumblr role-playing community. I've like a whole bunch of like
some of my closest friends on there, and I'm able to tell them things I've never been able to have the guts to say to tell them to my parents.
Yeah.
And just knowing that like they've been through like the same like kind of like experiences watching Doctor Who as you do, and knowing that it's like really important.
Mhm.
I think the respect for Doctor Who is my favorite.
Yeah, and like honestly, people like, and you can just, it's just, and even like we look at each other, they're just like, you like the same thing, like and honestly, people like believe in this stuff, like you believe in like the different planets, and even like a person like the Doctor could be existed.
Yeah.
And, like that's the coolest part. People actually do believe in that, and like sincerely, we do too. We always make jokes, and it's hilarious, but we honestly do believe that there could be someone that is like that, and what we dislike about the fandom, just the bickering. Like who's your like
favorite companions, and ships.
Favorite companions, ships, and also doctors. Favorite ships, companions, and doctors. That's the one thing that really annoys me.
Wanna know what thing really annoys me right now?
What?
People are like, oh no, Tennant's my doctor. I'm so sad because he regenerated. Oh no, he's only coming back for the 50th. Hey, guess who's not? 9.
Or practically most of Classic Who.
And like, yeah, pretty much that.
For me right now, it's with ships. Cause okay, I've said this probably many times.
Who plays out of control?
Yeah, who plays out of control?
Like, I ship them, but I'm not gonna like shove it on other people. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I think they'd be cute together.
For me, it's like, I understand where everyone's coming from, and like, I just don't ship it. Cause
I also ship the fuck out of River and the Doctor, which I don't know how that makes sense.
But yeah, I honestly don't like the ship who play, because I see them more as like a Dr. Donna relationship than I do.
I can see that.
I actually said this in a post once, Whereas like I see them more like a Doctor Donna relationship than a Dr. Rose or Dr. River relationship.
I can totally see that.
Because that's how they seem to be. Like yes she's perfect for him. And
that wasn't me for Snowman. I was like, wow, bro TP.
And like yes she's perfect for him, and yes apparently Moffat says they're smitten, but I'm just like I see more of like a bro TP with them. I don't see an OTP. But like just the ships thing just ticks me off. And like the one thing that also ticks me off though is that people forget 9. That ticks
Someone didn't watch 9.
Remember when I showed you the love?
I smell someone who didn't watch 9.
Lobby fandom, and it's like don't skip 9.
Yeah, don't skip 9. My friend started at season 4.
Why would you start with Donna?
I know, right? And he's like, oh, but it's okay because I saw the past companions in Journey's End. I'm like, hey, you don't know anything about them.
And also people, like, but the thing is though, people do try to watch Classic Who. It's just hard to do because things have been lost because of BBC taping over, or things getting lost or burned or damaged.
And just the fact that there's like 7 seasons.
Like
wait, there's 7 seasons in right now.
Yeah, no.
That was a bad argument.
No, but in like Classic Who, like there's so much, and like people.
There's a lot.
There is, and like, but the thing is though, what's really cool though is that you can sometimes get the gist of it. Like I've been able to watch like a little bit of like different like seasons and stuff because of Netflix, and like I did try. I did find a website that had them all, but then they just deleted them all out. Crap. But like, I really, even though I haven't watched much of Classic Who, I actually think that it's actually really good.
I understand bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, and like, sometimes people kind of like don't like the fact that it's like really like bad quality stuff. But like, it was revolutionary for their time. People need to understand that it was revolutionary to have this stuff. It was the 60s, and they were able to like dematerialize the freaking TARDIS on planet.
That was like what Star Trek was.
Yeah, and like people.
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, that's the part that really annoys me is that people don't appreciate that kind of a thing. Because me being the movie buff and like knowing about past things, and also the reason why I liked a lot of nice things is because my dad showed me a lot of that kind of stuff from like Sid and Marty Krofft and that kind of thing. So
I just hate when people don't respect it.
Yeah, because that's still a part of him. But then New Who is
still
too.
The Doctor.
It's always
he's all the Doctor.
Except people still agree. Oh no, the one thing I'm sort of still kind of freaking out about is the whole John Hurt thing. Sincerely, LeakyCon, we all agreed he's 8.5.
Moffat confirmed he's 8.5.
Yes! Yes! Thank you, Moffat!
I was just like, am I supposed to know, like, his name? Like, I'm like, I don't understand a lot of British famous. Like, I watched Sherlock.
He was Ollivander, though.
Oh! That's why he was
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We should
Ollivander!
Not. But yeah, it's Ollivander.
The Harry Potter tag is gonna be fun.
That's gonna be horrible.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna really hurt. Okay, so we're gonna stop this one and start a new one. So, Chuck's Guys in Harry Potter.
Okay.
Okay, so see you later.